Serve the song. That is the motto that I've used both as a musician and as a music teacher for a long, long time. It's actually printed on the back of my business card. So when folks see that and they ask what I mean by serve the song, or if a student asks me, or a fellow musician, I tell them it's as simple as one sentence. If what you're about to do is not going to make the song better, then don't do it. And that served me well. I think it served my students fairly well. What I realized several years ago is that that is a metaphor for life in general, or at least my life. Um, if what you're about to do in whatever situation you're in is not going to make the situation better, then don't do it. If it's not going to make the relationship better, anything that you're into, then don't do it. And that also has served me fairly well. But what I've realized since I've been on this path to finally speaking up after the age of 50 is that maybe the best way to serve the song, I'm going to be back and forth here between music and life because it's all so connected, especially in my life. But the best way to serve the song is not always to stop. And in music, maybe that means that once in a while stick your neck out there and go for it. And in life, it means say what you're feeling. And even if it doesn't make the situation better immediately, right in the thick of it, it's going to make it better down the road. Um, I've, like I said before, I've trained myself to keep quiet and in almost every situation. And I, the thought in my head generally is whatever I'm about to say is not going to make this better. It's not going to make this argument better. It's not going to make this situation better. So let's keep my mouth shut, and everything's going to cool down, and it'll be over soon, and then we'll move on from there. And almost like it never happened. And I've realized recently that that is not serving anyone, the way it needs to be. So I've decided that maybe on the music side, I need to revamp that description of the motto. The motto is still there: serve the song. Always want to serve the song. Everything you want to do is to make the song better. Whether you're writing the song, whether you're playing the song, that's what it's all about. And life is the same. You want to make it better, but maybe keeping quiet isn't the way to do that. And I'm finally waking up to that. And it's been a really good realization, and I'm glad I'm finally there, and I'm glad I still have time. Like I said, I'm past 50 now, but I've got a long way to go. So I've got a lot of life to live, and I think it's going to be lived much better speaking my mind. And yeah, like I said, we'll be back and forth between music and life here. I think the way to serve the song is to stick your neck out there and just go for it. And there are gray areas. There are times to do it, times not, and you'll learn that. But sometimes you got to go for it, and if it fails, then you learn from it. If it doesn't fail, wow, then you've done something really cool. And I think the way I've been living my entire life, like I said, I've done okay. I've been good at a lot of things. I've been very good at a lot of things. I've been a good musician. I've been a very good sideman. I've been a very good children's musician. I'm very proud of the stuff I've done. I've been a good student. I've been a very good employee. But I think the way I've been living and that motto of keep your mouth shut and don't say it, that has kept me from being great at any of those things. And being good is awesome. And like I said, I've done okay, but I want to be great. I think everyone should aspire to being great. And I know the way that I can do it. And like I said, I'm glad I've still got so much time. And they say the best time to start something is, let's see, 20 years ago. The second best time to start something is right now. And I'm so glad I've gone through the steps I've done, and it's going well. And I'm looking forward to seeing how far this can take me. And that is how I'm going to serve the song.